Hey, my name is John Luke. I live in a suburb of Chicago. Just trying to get a YouTube channel started right now. For real, like, I'm just gonna be uploading the most random shit. I got like ADHD and all that, so I be having a lot of random information I be storing. So many fucking tangents. Just so much time spent thinking and random shit like that I'd like to share some of it. Who knows? I mean, done a lot of random stuff throughout my life. Always. I mean, you'll see further to upload more videos. But as of right now, being a 17-year-old in America, I look around at all my peers and shit, and I'm like, damn, they'll suck. Like, I don't know, I feel like most of the people around me just don't be thinking. I don't know. I mean, I live in like a rich-ass suburbs, so like, no one really needs to exercise individual thought or like, I don't know, learn how to solve problems or anything like that. Because like, I don't know, I mean, why are you going to be prompted to do that if mommy and daddy are paying for everything and like everything's just set up for you? There's instructions on everything. I don't know, but I just like to share the way that I actually be living my real thought, you know, some sense of just being. I feel like I'm a pretty real person in the sense of I just be saying things as I think them. So you're gonna hear a lot of crazy shit on here. I don't know, I'm gonna try and be as real as possible. If my family starts finding my channel or something, it's gonna be a bit more difficult to be quite so real, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff that I be doing, that I be thinking that I would not like to connect back to people I've known for a long time. Because like some of this stuff isn't just like, I don't know, it's just not nice, but it's how the world is. Ultimately, I want to get into journalism. I have a big thing for finding out the things that most people don't agree with, they don't know. Like about a week and a half ago or so, my cousin, I told him that I was talking about the entertainment industry and Satanism and ritual sex abuse and shit like that. It's like, dude, you sound like everyone who's done drugs ever. And that shit pissed me off. So then I went and I wrote like a 4-page essay citing a bunch of really official sources about like cases of the Satanists, like ritual abuse and shit like that. And he didn't even read it. I sent that shit to him. He didn't even look, bro. And I was like, alright, well, fuck. That's how most people are with information right now, I feel like, which is just ridiculous. I mean, living in America, I feel like everything in this system is kind of built to poison you and then take money away from you as a like reparation for the antidote. It's kind of weird. So I want to leave this country really, really soon. I don't really like it that like everyone has these horrible diseases because of just bad carcinogens that are in our food. I mean, it's just ridiculous, honestly. Like, part of me wonders though, quite truly, living out here, like, if I just let myself be really delusional and retarded, I could live out here and enjoy it, very much so. I could live out here and be like, well, I'm gonna go to college, and then I'm gonna go get that job, I'm gonna work, and then I'm gonna work, and go do some random shit in between, probably go out with my friends, go get drunk a lot, just do random shit, have girlfriends, marry some girl, have a wife, have kids, support my kids, and then become senile, and go live in Florida or some shit. But I don't know. I mean, although it does seem appealing in the sense that it's like the life that a lot of people are living here, and there's some security in that sense. You're doing it with everyone, and it's just kind of like, okay, this is what it's been for people to do. This is what I'm gonna do. You know, it's like everyone else seems to enjoy it plenty, but I don't know. I feel like with my brain, sometimes I just forget that I can't be working like that. I can't be living like that, man. Like, as much as I would love to let myself slide into delusions like that, it just doesn't work. Although, that being said, part of me is that, like, I'm very realistic. It's not too good, honestly. Like, sometimes it gets me in trouble with girlfriends, but it's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I can't, like, get too excited about an event ever. Or, like, be like, oh, this is gonna be so great. Like, I'm never thinking like that. Because, like, I'd be depressed as fuck, no cap. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, in a clinical sense, they'd be like, damn, you're depressed as fuck. I used to be on all these medications and shit, but I just stopped taking them because I was like, fuck it. But what's the point in, like, living if you're gonna be taking pills all the time to make you happy? Like, you ain't even doing nothing. You ain't need the pills to go live. They just be giving them to you and you're just like, oh fuck, well, I'm happy now, you know? But now that I'm off this shit, I'd be like, damn, the world is fucked, man. Like, I can't just be accepting that retarded shit of like, oh yeah, well, the world is the way that it is. There's nothing that I can do about it. But I don't know. The world is so interesting to me because there's so much fuck shit going on all the time. You know, there's probably some lady that's getting like horribly assaulted right now in China or some shit. Some people getting lined up and like getting their head smashed in Ukraine. That's definitely going on right now. But sledgehammers, that shit's crazy. But such an interesting thought because those people are no different than me at all. Like, we're just all people, right? They'd be waking up in the morning and maybe they brush their teeth, maybe they don't. They go eat some fucking food. They drink their coffee. They laugh with their friends. They hang out. But then in their meantime, they'd be going out and just killing a bunch of random civilians and war crimes and shit. Just a very interesting thought. Same with like even people like Pablo Escobar. Bro would still like have nights where he'd be laying in bed and flip over his pillow to the cold side. It's just so strange to me. I guess that the reason that these thoughts be popping in my head like this is just because, like, I'm at the age where I really could be anything. I mean, I'm like a 6'2", white, tall, like, I don't know. I've been hitting the gym too, so now I'm like decently built. And not really, but I'm like mildly built. So, I don't know. I mean, I come from a fairly wealthy family. Like, I'm at the point where I really could do whatever. You know, like anything, really. Like, I mean, obviously not anything. I mean, in a sense, yes, it could be fucking anything. But, like, I'm not from that rich of a family to the point where it's fucking anything. But, like, I could really dedicate myself and become whatever right now, right? Like, when you're in your 30s, you don't really got time like that. It's like, I've been doing this, so I guess we're just gonna stick with it. But right now, this is where everything's kind of new, you know? I mean, I'm about to go to college. Like, this is like a very formative point in people's lives. It's just very strange to me that somehow people's lives end up being like terrorists or some retarded shit like that. You know, I was looking into the psychology of terrorism a while back, like sophomore year. I was sitting in my Spanish class. This girl sitting behind me. She like, bro, what the fuck you reading? It's like a 100-page scholarly PDF about the psychology of terrorism and like what drives people to it and shit. Anyways, the whole reason that people be doing this fuck shit, it's not because they go through horrible things and they're just so beyond like reality that they're just like so disconnected and they do it. It's literally that they feel like left out. Like loneliness and like exclusion is the number one factor that leads people into these things. I just think it's fucking crazy. I mean, the amount of negative emotion you feel heavily can influence you into just doing awful things. And it's just strange to me that some people be letting it slide like that. Like, imagine, this is what I've been thinking lately, okay? I know people who have, like, killed themselves. Recently, my cousin's, friend was, killed himself, like, a month ago or some shit. I never met the guy. But I was telling him, I was like, bro, you gotta understand, okay? Put yourself in his shoes. You in pure suffering, and you don't reach out. You don't do nothing. You ain't call no one to try and help. You ain't, like, fucking try. And you're just like, I'm depressed. That's it. And then you're just fucking dead. And it's just like, bruh, you know? Like, I feel like most people don't understand accountability during, in the conversation of mental health. They just think, like, okay, so this is this way, so I must complete this, right? I was recently watching this Sneeko video. Yeah, I know, that's gonna give me hate. I don't give a fuck. I've been watching Sneeko since I was, like, very young. I don't condone any of the cuck shit. He doesn't condone that either. But, yeah, it did happen. I'm not gonna be like, nah. I'm not like some fucking. Anyways, but yeah, I was watching him in his video about the rat race, and he's like, so basically, when you're in this rat race, right? There's no fucking exit. There's no food, nothing. So you're running around starving. You can't see over any of these walls. You're just running around in different directions, and you see the cheese, and everyone can see the cheese. You can see the dead rats by it too, and you're like, well, this is poisonous. And some people are like, oh, well, this is poisonous, but I'm so fucking hungry, I'll eat it. They're like, oh, this is poisonous, but I can justify eating it for whatever reason. Fuck that. Oh, God. That's just how suicide and drug addiction and just anything regarding to your mental health that is extremely difficult, that's how it all goes. You just got to be accountable. Really what it be coming down to. Just be like, this is my fucking life. Do I want to be sitting and suffering all the time? Nah. So should I do like a little temporary fix? Or should I like actually try and change my life? And then you decide. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I'm trying to talk about shit like this, honestly. Real shit that I be thinking about. Stuff that I can't really share with that many people around me, to be honest, because I'm not gonna lie, most people just don't be understanding this type shit. I mean, I don't know. I be in like such a specific fucking case. And I'm also finna be bouncing off the walls pretty much all the time in my videos. I mean, my ADHD just got me cranked up on energy all the fucking time. Especially because I've been working out lately. Like, that shit's crazy. Honestly, the amount of more energy I have now. And it's so bad, too. I be like swinging my arms around all the time. Because I'm like, I don't know. It's just I'm used to that motion now. And so I should be doing it to get my energy. I was fucking weird, man. I look like an autist kid during lunch. I always say that. I love side note really quick before I end this. I love sitting with like a girlfriend and I'm fucking sitting in my chair rocking back and forth. Here, I'll put in a clip of me doing it. But I'm sitting in a chair rocking back and forth like one of those kids with the headphones on that's overstimulated at school. Yeah, I love doing that shit. I love doing that so much because it seems like the most retarded, stupid ass shit you could ever be doing, and I'd be doing it like sitting next to some bad bitch, and I'm like, damn, this is ridiculous. Okay, bye.